If you're familiar with the Pentecostal church setting, church will get totally involved in praising the Lord. I think the key to where we are today with the tremendous growth and participation in the community is people becoming a part of the church.
Meet Pastor Herschel Langham. In the words of some of his followers, a man who not only tells it like it is, but a man of action.
It's not where you are, but
his emotion-packed sermons have touched the lives of hundreds of parishioners at the Faithful Church of Christ in Dorchester for more than 30 years. And for those unable to make it through their doors at Woodrow Avenue, the word can be heard every Sunday morning at 9:30 on WJIB, 740 a.m. From prison and newspaper ministries to a bustling website, the church has grown well beyond its four walls, reaching out to a community in dire need of direction and purpose.
The growth of the church has been tremendous. We started out with perhaps there were approximately 10 people.
That was in 1934 in a small storefront at 52 Lenox Street in Roxbury. The monthly rental fee, a whopping $14. Several years later, with Pastor Ethelbert Payne leading the way, the church purchased a small two-story house on Shaman Avenue, which served as the home for the Faithful Church of Christ until 1970.
Peter did not have the Holy Ghost. He failed God.
Under the prayerful direction of Pastor Herschel Langham, who was installed in that position in 1967, the church purchased a building and attached land at 233 Woodrow Avenue in August 1970.
When we initially moved in here, it was perhaps a multicultural community in transition. There was a Jewish population. As you well know, this was initially a Jewish synagogue, but the Jewish congregation, Jewish people, were moving out, and the blacks were moving in. And the blacks at that particular time, I don't think they were into being landlords.
My name is Herschel Nathaniel Langham, and I've been part of this church since birth, 42 years. The church building and the parking lot sits on a block. On this lot was about 5 or 6 different lot sites or houses, actually living 3-decker houses is what we call them. And over a period of years, people moved out, they caught fire, or, you know, they were destroyed. And then all this was just dirt field and
so what we did initially was to purchase the properties that were gone and that they dumped rubbish and bid on. And the church developed that property into a very beautiful landscape site in the parking lot, which we now sit on today. So it's by working with the people in the community and then improving on the property that we had. And it gave the people a sense of somebodyness. Therefore, if you look around it now, where there were one time dilapidated housing and things like that, that the people with the houses that were rebuilt in the same places now are private owners of those same houses.
Keeping pace with the growing needs of a now vibrant community, Faithful Church of Christ has launched a $2.2 million fundraising campaign to finance major renovations to the facility, including handicap-accessible ramps and elevators. Jonathan Garland is a church member and with the architectural firm Sterling Associates.
The church currently exists at about 9,000 square feet, and we're adding an additional 3,000 square feet. With that additional 3,000 square feet comes a new elevator, a new stair tower, double wings on both sides of the building with gable end roofs. We also hope to expand the sanctuary space, which is the worship space, and add a prayer room up in the worship space so that everything in terms of worship of the saints will be in one comprehensive space.
Multi-purpose rooms and small classrooms on the first floor will be redesigned and expanded to accommodate conferences and workshops. The renovations also include the kitchen and dining hall area in the basement, with added handicapped accessible bathrooms.
The project means that we will be able to show the community the love of Jesus Christ even more so than we have been able to at this point.
Mother Jacqueline Langham serves as First Lady of the church and coordinates the ladies' ministries.
The service that the church provides in the community is, number one, it provides a safe haven for young people at risk, and specifically teen girls at risk. We've been doing a program for the last 14 years called The King's Daughters, which is spearheaded by our Ladies Ministries Department. We provide mentoring, counseling, and fun projects for girl children from the time that they're 2 years old until they're 18.
Commitment to youth and the community as a whole is paramount. In turn, church members have shown their gratitude by raising $1.5 million, only $700,000 short of their goal.
I think we made an excellent contribution to this community. It has transformed in a very positive way. I hope that the people in this community, even the businesses in this community, that appreciate the contribution that we've made, would respond by giving a contribution. We have been working ourselves. We're not asking you to come in and do this for us. We're asking you to come in and work with us